Hello, welcome to Chris's Beer Reviews. How are you? Hope you're all doing really well. Let me just push that chair out the way, otherwise we're going to have to go to take 3. I've already tripped over it once. So yeah, we're back with another video. Is it a review? Probably not quite a review, but it's a bit of a review and a review and a bit of an experiment. One of my favourite stouts this year has been from New Bristol Brewery, the Espresso Martini stout. It was absolutely fantastic. If you haven't watched that video, go and scroll back and find it. Glorious, glorious stout. So I thought, can we recreate that or have a go at creating that? And also recently myself and my wife have also found out just how amazing espresso martinis are. And here is one. Look at that. How glorious does that look? That looks fantastic. So that is an espresso martini, and in there is a vodka, espresso coffee, coffee liqueur, dark muscovado sugar, and Madagascan vanilla extract. It's a glorious, glorious, glorious cocktail. If you haven't had that, if you like cocktails and if you like coffee, boy, is that a great cocktail. Anyway, I'm waffling on too much. What we're going to do is we're going to put it in with this milk stout, this Toncoco milk stout from Brew York Brewery. This does have elements of coconut to it as well, so it should work quite well. So can we make an espresso martini using a Guinness and an espresso martini? Make an espresso martini stout is what I'm trying to say. What I will do is I will taste this first, just so I know what that tastes like before the espresso martini goes in. But yeah, this does have hints of coconut to it apparently. It's 4.3% ABV. Oh, it's so small. Toncoco is our multi-award winning milk stout infused with decadent amounts of hand-toasted coconut, Belgium source cocoa nibs, Madagascan vanilla, and South American tonka beans. Many have rightly described it as like a liquid bounty, but we think it's even better than that. Oh, Alexa's piping up with a reminder. I was waiting for, I don't know if you can hear it. So yeah, that sounds like quite a decent stout. So let's have a taste of that.
Here is your reminder. Taking my multivitamins.
That's quite rich on the chocolate. It's quite bitter. Really bitter. I think that martini might knock some of that bitterness off, which could be good. Boy, that's got a bit of a coffee kick to it as well. Yeah, really quite a pronounced kind of coffee hit to it. And you are picking up on that coconut. I think it could go well. Let's pour some more in, and then just get the espresso martini in. Just look how great they look. They look like little mini Guinnesses, don't they? Let's get that bad boy in there. Oh, that's created a huge head. Look at that. It's almost doing a Guinness, isn't it? It's almost, well, it has got a cascade going on, isn't it? That's interesting. That's going to take a while to settle. That's now got the biggest head in the world on it while that's doing its cascade. Didn't expect it to do that, but that's pretty cool. It has got a really creamy, thick head on there now. This stuff's glorious. So good. Let's put a bit more of the stout in there. Look at that. Flake, anyone? How immense does that look? Dark as you like. Really, really creamy head. That's incredible. That's it. What I'm going to do, just give it a little stir to make sure it did all mix up without making too much of a mess. And I'm just kind of wasting time. I'm just trying to let this head rise a little bit so I can get tasting. But that's thick, that head. It's so thick. And it's now completely jet black. Let's see what the aromas say now. That's really difficult because that head is absolutely so thick. Coffee. It's just all coffee. I'm going to see if I can taste through that immense head. Cheers. Yeah, the Espresso Martini did what I thought it would do. I thought it would sweeten out that bitter, that dark chocolate bitterness, and it has. It's completely smoothed that out, which is making it really nice. It's got a lovely sweetness to it now. That dark muscovado sugar that's in the Espresso Martini is really working well, really adding kind of like a roasted sweetness to the whole thing. The coffee's obviously going to be quite prominent, and it is, and it works. That actually does work. I mean, look at it. It just looks good as well, doesn't it? That just looks fantastic. And some nice, really nice vanilla hit to it now. The vanilla sitting there with that dark brown sugar, working with the coffee, the little hint of coconut that's in there as well from the Brew York stout. That's coming through now as well. It's actually really enjoyable. Really, really enjoyable. I'm glad that worked. I wasn't sure if it would, but it does work, and it works really well. The stout before was quite nice, and for a 4.3% they'd really managed to get that bitter chocolate into it, but with that Espresso Martini, and it's just taken the edge off that bitterness and added a really nice sweet element to it, along with the vanilla and then the sugar and the coffee and the little bit of coconut, kind of a roastiness that you get with like a traditional stout is all in there. That works well. Pardon me, I would make that again. That's really good. Look at that head, still hanging on in there, lovely and thick. Nice combination. That's good. I'm off. I'm going to go and sit back and enjoy that one. I hope you enjoyed this video. Something a bit different to do on the channel, but it works well. If you've never had an Espresso Martini cocktail before, go and have one. They're amazing. And now you can mix them with stouts as well. Even more amazing. I'm all done. See you all in the next one. Take care. Bye now.